Hi, this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot, and this is a reading for you, TZ. Thank you so much for your donation. The donation came in right at the end of the show the other day, and I was not able to get to it in time before I clicked end on the stream. So as we spoke over email, I wanted to give you this reading. Excuse me, I'm going to pull up my email so that I can read your question. Okay, so you were told by a reader that a second spouse would be coming into your life. Your marriage is now, at least it's in the process of you're divorcing, which is going to take at least a year to finalize. Well, now you've met somebody which matches, except for complexion. It sounds like this is a match in terms of what the other reader told you to expect. And you disclosed your divorce situation, and he kind of backed away. So you're wanting to see if this is the person that the reader was trying to draw your attention to. You're willing to wait, but you're not wanting to wait around, obviously. So let's get a read on it. Let's find out what the cards think about that. Get some idea about the energy. Now, I'm going to use the classic Llewellyn just to use it. It's a classic deck for a classic kind of read. I want to get an idea. Is this person the person that the other reader talked to TZ about? Let's find out. I'm curious myself. Okay, is this the person that after the divorce was revealed, backed away? Is this the person that the other reader was talking about? Is this the second spouse? Is this the second spouse? Okay, let us find out. Excuse me. Wow, I need a drink or something. Okay, let's see. Is this the second spouse? Okay. This person, I can see where they're waiting for you to free yourself from this divorce, or from your first marriage, the divorce happening and so forth. I do see that here with the devil. The devil is typically about being bound to something, but able to free yourself. I mean, look at this card. Almost always it's got the two people on there with chains on that are super loose that they could easily remove, but they're like stuck there by their own kind of their own doing, their own decision, but they can free themselves. Well, you're going for this divorce, which now you seem to be freeing yourself from a situation that you didn't want to be in. Next to that, we have justice. That's the decision. So I believe after this is finished, there'll be a decision to kind of come back. Now, that doesn't answer the question, though. Just because this person would come back or potentially, flitter back in once this has been finalized, that's a long time just to be waiting on a hope and a prayer, right? That's not right. So let's see what we've got over here. We've got our Chariot. That's about moving. That's about keeping two energies together. Next to that, we have our Page of Swords. Pages are always about new information, new messages. And the swords, this is somebody who's about, new ideas and, wanting to, new ways of communicating, really being adaptable, things like that. So I do see this here, the Chariot in this particular deck. The horses, or the Sphinxes, they're Sphinxes. They're not even going at the same speed. One's sitting, one's standing, one's dark, one's light. I'm thinking this is probably not the person. And the reason I say that, you specifically mentioned dark complexion. You specifically mentioned that. And this is showing, now the cards don't always necessarily mean, a physical appearance, gender, things like that. But in this instance, this question and this card, that's pretty clear. The darker skinned person is not here. The lighter skin is looking and ready to move, but where he moved the outward. He's waiting for this to happen, and I think there might be a potential for him to come back into the picture once this is finished, assuming you're still available. But this right here is telling me that there's still somebody else. You're going to be getting another message. Another piece of new information is coming. And being swords, again, this is about a new communication. Somebody again who's got a lot of curiosity, somebody who wants to learn things and try new things, an adventurer. So I'm thinking that this particular person that you have met is not the person that the reader was referring to. I think it might have been coincidental. Now, you have to kind of see how it's playing out for yourself. The energy changes. We have free will, and so does everybody else. So the energy changes sometimes. So you need to kind of be aware. Don't write him off completely, but it does look like he's waiting for the divorce. He is going to definitely be waiting for that divorce. And this is telling me there's somebody else. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it means something, but how interesting that the darker Sphinx is sitting. Let's pull an endgame card and see if we can get a clear read on a yes or a no. We want a yes or a no, please. Yes or a no. All right. This is a no. This wand is running away. The knights are always talking about change. They're talking about action. So this person is actively leaving and running away. Look where he's going. He's running away from the divorce and from the, marriage that you're trying to get away from, or you're ending, I mean. He's trying to get away. Move these out of the way. That's not where we are. We're on this. Look at, he's like, see that? So I think this is just confirming what I said here in the beginning. I'm thinking that, yeah, it's hinging on this. He may be back after this is over, but I'm thinking there's somebody new coming. There's some new information coming. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I hope that helped, TZ. Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you so much for being so flexible with me. Took me a minute to find your email, of course, and then to email. It was hard to get connected that way, and I'm always available, though, if you ever need to reach out to me. My email is in the description, and now you, of course, have it because we're emailing, but, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much. I'm going to get this uploaded right now, and I'll send you the link as soon as it's finished. And I hope to see you soon at Tarot at 12. Thank you again, and thank you for being so understanding.